Welcome to Climbing Together, the small business experience. I'm Beth Houtrow, founder of Climb the Small Business Book Club, and every episode I talk to a small business owner about a mistake that they've made and what they learned from the experience. Mistakes are inevitable, perfection's impossible, so let's embrace the mistake. And today we're so excited to welcome Leah Ledda to the podcast. Leah, tell us a little bit about you and your business.
Hi there. Hi, Beth. So my name is Leah Ledda, and I own a home-based online plant shop. It's a woman-owned business that's ran by or operated by me and my family. We specialize in providing a selection of plants with high quality. They're also locally sourced here in the Bay Area, very reputable and very healthy, of course. We offer an extensive selection of indoor plants, succulents, and most recently air plants, which has been really my favorites. And having the selection of the plants that we have, we are able to tailor it to what a person or an individual is specifically looking for, which is great. In addition to that, we've recently been asked to be featured in several cafes or restaurants. One in San Francisco, which is called Far From Paradise. They are a malasada shave ice cafe on Ocean Avenue. And then Sky Cafe, which is a vegan restaurant in South San Francisco on Grand Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And then most recently, the Plant Organic Cafe in San Francisco on 3rd Street. And that has been such an experience. It's been great. It's definitely helped us grow with our business.
That's awesome. And when you say featured, does that mean they're paying you to bring in plants, or it's like art, like you have like labels and people know you provided the plants?
Yeah, so they're actually sold in these stores. So we do have individual QR codes for every plant so that the workers there don't have to worry about having to sell our plants at all. So it's kind of a self-service, which has worked out great. Yeah, and they have asked me to I don't have to pay extra to be there. It does bring in kind of a nice design space with the plants there. So that's kind of the trade-off.
That is really, really smart. So they get the plants and you take care of them, or do they take care of them? Do you come in and water them?
No, I come in once a week and water them, make sure they're still living, and they are. They've been doing great so far. So, and then I come back and replenish if it is sold at the store.
What a great partnership, right? Like a win-win for everybody, no extra costs on either side. Yeah, that's amazing.
Exactly.
I have to keep that in mind for future
And
clients.
sorry, I failed to mention, in addition to that, we also do offer what we call plantscaping services, which is really more of an interior design. I've done it for several places, one of them being Renaissance. If you have been there, the plants that's there throughout not a store, the offices. Yeah. The offices are from us.
Well, that's so cool. That's wonderful. I'm glad to see so much is kind of happening for you and moving along. But we are here to talk about a mistake.
Yes.
So tell me about a mistake that you made as you were growing your business.
Yeah. So on top of owning a small business, I'm also a full-time mom. In addition to that, I have a full-time job. And I do commit to volunteering at my daughter's school. So needless to say, my hands are full and then some. So I'm sure I'm not alone in this, but I think we make the mistake of doing too much and not really asking for help. So in the beginning of the beginning stage of the business, it was pretty manageable. I would just sell on social media, Facebook Marketplace, or and not really like doing pop-ups at that time. And so that was manageable. But then we grew, we expanded, then it became too much, and I overcommitted to where the experience became more stressful than fun or productive.
Yeah.
And really failed in being successful because I didn't ask for help. So that definitely was a mistake I made. My husband would help when he can. And finally, I was like, you know what? In order for us to continue with the business, I really need your help with this. I need you to commit to these weekends doing the pop-ups. And so now my son, my oldest son, actually helps tremendously with doing a lot of the pop-up events. So that's been super helpful and has been a huge lift off my shoulder.
Yeah. Well, I think as women in particular, we tend to carry, like you
Yeah.
said, the full-time mom gig, working. There's so much on our shoulders. I'm not a mom, so I can't claim that, but I do feel like I take care of my partner an awful lot. So being willing to ask for help from those around you is super valuable and super important.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
thinking back, it's like I have such a great support system that there's no way they could have said no anyway.
Yeah.
Should have just asked sooner than later.
Yeah. There you go. Right. And just, I'm sure you help people all the time. So knowing that people are probably out there ready to help you just
Yeah,
when you're ready to ask. Well, I love that.
we are.
Nice. All right. Well, okay. So we're here brought to us by Climb the Small Business Book Club and also the Renaissance Entrepreneurship Center. And at Climb, our tenants are continual learning and community. And I know you've gotten both of those things from the Renaissance Entrepreneurship Center. So
Yeah.
tell me about your experience working with them and what it's meant to you and your business.
Yeah, they honestly has been a godsend to building and growing my business. I realize so many of their resources, their plethora of resources that's available out there, and I haven't even tapped into a lot of them. And so many of the ones that I have has really helped me grow in the business. So, I mean, including your classes, Beth, that I've taken, the business courses that you've the series that you've taught has been really helpful. They helped me design my website, which I mean, try to tackle that project on your own, or even, or not have the resources to pay someone to do it for you.
Yeah.
And they did that for me at no additional cost or at no cost. I know that there's many other resources that they offer, which I haven't tapped into. So again, just and even just networking, I've met so many people, so many wonderful people. That's just, and they're all willing. We're all willing to help each other, and part of the growth of my business has been really networking with the people who's there as well.
Absolutely. Well, people just often don't understand how important that community aspect is, right? And that small
Yeah,
business owners will support one another, right? Given the opportunity. And so you just have to find them. And the nice part about Renaissance is they've found them for you. You
yeah,
just get to go and meet them and engage and collaborate. So yeah, I really
yeah,
love that.
super helpful. And any small business that's starting, or even if you're at the mature growth of your business, I think Renaissance is definitely still a good resource to have.
Yeah, absolutely. For all the entrepreneurs in the Bay Area, California, they cover the whole Bay.
Yes,
If you're a small business owner, do go out and check out Renaissance Entrepreneurship Center. Such an amazing resource. Well,
absolutely.
Leah, that's our podcast. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Oh, thanks, Beth. I enjoyed this so much.
This podcast is brought to you by Climb the Small Business Book Club, where entrepreneurs go to learn, discuss, apply, and grow. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to subscribe at Apple, Spotify, or Google Podcasts, or follow us on Instagram at Climb Book Club. And always remember, mistakes are inevitable, perfection's impossible. So let's embrace the mistake.